Palantir Technologies has been on an absolute tear in 2024, skyrocketing over 300% this year alone. That's right, if you had invested $10,000 at the start of 2024, you'd be sitting on a small fortune of $40,000 today. Since its IPO in 2020, Palantir has racked up a jaw-dropping around 600% gain and more possibly. What's fueling this insane rally, and could Palantir hit $200 per share next? Oh, and did we mention that it might join the NASDAQ 100 index later this month? That news alone has investors buzzing louder than a group chat on the night of Taylor Swift's next album drop. Let's dive into why this AI giant is turning heads, wallets, and trading accounts upside down. Back in 2020, Palantir went public in a direct listing, a bold move for a company once cloaked in secrecy, thanks to its close ties to the military and government. Fast forward to 2024, and Palantir isn't just your nerdy, misunderstood tech stock. It's the prawn king of Wall Street, stealing the spotlight in the hottest sector around, artificial intelligence. With a market cap of $155 billion, Palantir has solidified itself as a heavyweight. For comparison, that's bigger than companies like Zoom and Pinterest combined. Palantir's meteoric rise isn't just about hype, it's about real-world AI applications. From helping the government track military assets to revolutionizing how corporations analyze data, Palantir's software is becoming indispensable. Here's where it gets juicy: Palantir might join the NASDAQ 100 index. This isn't some minor accomplishment. Of course we have been very excited about this, and our apologies if we mentioned that it already joined. But following what's coming, it's like making it onto the starting lineup of the NBA All-Star Game. The committee overseeing the NASDAQ 100 met at the end of November, and their decision, expected on December 13th, could have seismic effects on Palantir's stock price. Why? Because ETFs, exchange-traded funds, that track the NASDAQ 100 could need to buy billions of dollars worth of Palantir shares if it's added to the index. Imagine hundreds of institutional investors suddenly clamoring for the same stock, like a Black Friday stampede but for equities. According to experts, these ETFs control about $150 billion in buying power. Translation: a tsunami of demand is heading Palantir's way. Let's break it down. Being added to the NASDAQ 100 is like getting verified on Instagram but for stocks. It gives Palantir 1. Prestige. This is where tech's big dogs play: Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia. Palantir joining their ranks sends a signal: we're not just a niche AI company anymore. We're here to dominate. 2. Liquidity. With all those ETFs jumping on board, Palantir will see a significant boost in trading volume. 3. Momentum. Index additions often spark a rally, as investors rush to buy before the ETFs do. Think of it like this: if Palantir is a rocket, the NASDAQ 100 inclusion is a NASA booster. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you've commented, let's continue. What does this mean for investors? Here's where things get fun. If you're holding Palantir stock, you're probably feeling like a genius right now. But what if you're on the sidelines, wondering if it's too late to jump in? Let's tackle the big question. Should you buy Palantir now? To understand what could happen, let's take a page out of Tesla's playbook. When Tesla was added to the S&P 500 in late 2020, its stock price surged over 70% in just a few months. Why? Index funds had to buy Tesla stock, creating a buying frenzy. Palantir could experience a similar rally if it's added to the NASDAQ 100. Analysts predict the stock could hit $100 per share by the end of December, a 30% gain from current levels. Here's the catch: if you wait until after the NASDAQ announcement, you might be late to the party. Picture this: a game of musical chairs with 100 people but only 10 seats. If you want a seat, you better move before the music stops. Of course, no investment is without risks. Palantir's valuation is sky high, with a price-to-earnings ratio that could make even Amazon blush. But here's the kicker, Palantir isn't just any tech stock. Its AI applications in defense, healthcare, and finance give it a moat that's hard to replicate. Let's get bold, could Palantir hit $100 per share? The answer lies in the trifecta of momentum, fundamentals, and market trends. The NASDAQ 100 inclusion could create a short-term rally, pushing the stock higher. Palantir's 2024 revenue growth is expected to exceed 30%, driven by its AI platform AIP. The AI boom isn't slowing down. With companies scrambling to adopt AI solutions, Palantir is perfectly positioned. If Palantir climbs to $100, it could rank as the 25th largest stock in the NASDAQ 100, leapfrogging household names like Netflix and PayPal. To truly appreciate Palantir's rise, let's rewind the tape. This company didn't just show up overnight. Palantir was founded in 2003 by Peter Thiel and his merry band of PayPal alums. Their mission? To create software that could solve the world's biggest data problems. Fast forward to 2020, and Palantir went public at $10 a share. Wall Street wasn't exactly rolling out the red carpet. Critics called it overhyped, overvalued, and over-reliant on government contracts. Some even labeled it uninvestable. Fast forward again to 2024, and the skeptics are eating their words. Palantir has diversified its revenue streams, grown its commercial business, and become a household name in AI. What's driving Palantir's success in 2024? One word, AIP, Artificial Intelligence Platform. AIP is Palantir's flagship AI offering, and it's an absolute game-changer. Picture this, a corporation needs to sift through mountains of data to make a high-stakes decision. Maybe it's a bank trying to detect fraud or a hospital predicting patient outcomes. AIP steps in, analyzes the data, and provides actionable insights faster than you can say, chatbot. And it's not just corporations jumping on the AIP bandwagon. Governments, militaries, and even disaster relief agencies are using Palantir's technology to solve real-world problems. Let's talk defense. Palantir's military contracts are the stuff of legends. From helping the U.S. Army plan missions to assisting NATO in tracking enemy movements, Palantir's software is a cornerstone of modern warfare. Here's the deal, Palantir is already a massive success story, but it could be on the verge of something even bigger. Joining the NASDAQ 100 isn't just a milestone, it's a launchpad for future growth. If you're thinking about buying, now might be the time to act. But don't forget, stock prices are unpredictable in the short term. Focus on the long game. Palantir's dominance in AI, its expanding customer base, and its innovative edge make it a stock worth watching, and maybe owning, for years to come. It's our privilege that God, the creator of heaven and earth, will bless us abundantly, make us the head and not the tail if we love him and obey his commandments. Please acknowledge him in your plans and he will direct your paths. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6. If you have watched the whole video until the end, drop a comment like this, I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. There are 3 more important steps to build wealth. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you highly motivate me to continue bringing to you educative and transformative videos every week. Do not miss out on our future videos full of knowledge and wisdom. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today, your support is appreciated so much. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone. I recommend that you watch the next video, subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Thank you, see you in the next video by God's grace, we love you, and blessings to you.